The basement was strictly off limits. It always had been. Mom had been very clear. You are never, under any circumstance, to go down there. And he always listened. He was a good kid. But that day, something changed. It started with the sound, faint but impossible to ignore. A whimpering noise, like a puppy crying out for help. It echoed through the air vents, soft but constant, coming straight from the basement. "Mom," he called out, but she didn't answer. Peeking through the window, he saw her outside mowing the lawn, her back turned to the house, completely unaware. The whining from the basement grew louder, almost desperate. He hesitated. Maybe there really is a dog down there. Grabbing a small bowl of milk from the kitchen, he tiptoed to the basement door. It was locked, just like always, but the old brass key hung on the wall right next to it, almost like Mom hadn't expected him to actually use it. His heart pounded as he slid the key into the lock. Click. The door creaked open, releasing a wave of cold, damp air. It smelled of rusted metal, wet concrete, and something older, something sour. Wooden stairs led into darkness. He hesitated, then flicked on the light. Nothing happened. Of course, the bulb was dead, but the soft glow of sunlight leaking through the dusty basement windows offered just enough light to see shapes, boxes, shelves, old furniture. And then the whining stopped. "Hey, puppy," he called into the shadows. His voice sounded small, fragile. No response. He stepped deeper into the basement. His sneakers crunched on bits of broken glass scattered across the floor. The air was heavy, thick, like it didn't want him there. Then, from the far corner, something moved. It was quick, a blur, but he saw it, a shape shifting in the darkness. The whining returned, louder now, but distorted. It no longer sounded like a puppy. It was deeper, hollow, like someone pretending to be a dog. Goosebumps crawled up his arms. Suddenly, bam! Two strong hands grabbed him from behind and yanked him backward, out of the darkness and into the blinding daylight. It was his mother, but something was wrong. Her face was pale, her breathing ragged, eyes wide with pure terror. "What did I tell you?" she screamed, shaking him hard. "Never go down there," he stammered. I thought there was a puppy." Her face twisted in panic. "That's not a dog. It's never been a dog." His mind reeled. Before he could speak, she locked the door, bolting it shut, her hands trembling. That night, he lay awake in bed, staring at the ceiling. Every creak, every whisper of wind made his heart race. And then he heard it again, the whining. But this time it wasn't coming from the basement. It was right outside his bedroom door.